Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Knicks. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the 76ers sitting there 4 spots below.
And for Philadelphia, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup.
Here we go.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. The floater and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Bridges, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Clark would have to think that for game 1 of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's Maxey, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Grimes, another 3 for Philadelphia.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Here's Maxey. The Knicks pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Knicks miss again. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
First free throw is good. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Embiid with a screen on Anunoby to the middle. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges outside. Hart outside. Fires for three. The rebound by Paul George. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. Pass to Oubre. Back to George. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby has the open look. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
That corner three, a shot Anunoby is very comfortable with. He feels right at home there.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Left side, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
And he makes the first. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's George. The Knicks making the shot. "11 feet away, uses the glass to drop it in. George has got 5.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Towns wide open, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Landry Shamit's checked in for OG Anunoby. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Indiana.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Grimes passes to Maxey. George with the screen on Brunson. Back to Grimes. Trains the three-pointer. Grimes has got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's Grimes. 17 points in his last outing. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. Knicks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Bridges misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the basket is good.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 4. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Maxey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to George. It's rebounded by Towns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now Grimes. After the missed three from Karl-Anthony Towns. Shamet with it. No scoring in this one. Bridges for three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 1.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Embiid. 23 points for him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Some changes for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 3. And it's Payne in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Payne. To halt the run. Here's Bona. Hits the jumper.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Hart with a screen on Edwards. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Hart. The three-pointer, no good. 76ers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Edgecombe. Still yet to score. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Payne's shot is good.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
.131 left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Hart. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Bridges outside. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Lock at 6. Shamet. New York, no good that time either. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Towns after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Shamet the pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers leading. Here's Payne. Pass to Bona. Shamet on the wing. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Edgecombe. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Bridges out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Landry Shamet. They're the group New York will start the second with. Down low. Here's Edgecombe. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Payne dishes to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Bona. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
and really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Alvarado with it. Still without a basket. Here's Diawara, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The 76ers leading by 4. Payne kicks to Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
So it's New York now. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Here's Edgecombe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Pass to Payne. Here's Bona. Out to Payne. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Alvarado. Payne can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges left side. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Embiid, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges passes to Diawara. Here's Sohan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. For 3, Payne. The Knicks pull it in. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And it's Shamet missing.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Over Diawara. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. PJ Edgecombe is second.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
He's a fantastic facilitator. I mean, just makes everyone around him better with the willingness to play unselfishly. Well, it's been a great month for him.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Payne. On defense, the 76ers have only given up 6 here in this quarter. Alvarado passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
Now, here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid shoots over Anunoby. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
New York trailing. Bridges outside. And here is Shamet. Still scoreless. What a move. Terrific spin move there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Knicks making the shot. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Drummond working against Towns.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Bridges outside. Back to Alvarado. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. To the inside. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Anunoby outside. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. The three. And there's Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges outside. Shamet the pass to Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for New York. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Landry Shamet. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Philadelphia, Oubre's checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. George against Anunoby. Now George. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Knicks trail by 6. Clarkson outside. New York moving the ball around. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. He takes it in. Excellent D there from George.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Oubre. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oubre against Brunson. Outside, Towns. Out to Brunson. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Sohan. '76ers on defense. 6-point game. Towns the screen. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, George. And he gets it to go. George has got 7 points in the game.
PG-13. using that length inside.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Stolen by Anunoby. The finish, and Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby so good using his speed and athleticism in transition. Love that energy he displays.
The 76ers leading. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. Clarkson with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Towns, a screen on George. From deep. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Clarkson. Now that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Edgecombe's checked in. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Clarkson for 3. Philadelphia shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to McBride. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Maxey, following the score by New York. There's the steal. McBride with the ball. George picks him up. The kick out to Towns. Pass to McBride. The 3. Oubre pulls it in.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Free throw drops for Edgecombe. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And so he makes both from the line.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey, quick on the drive.
There's a minute left here in the second. Brunson scanning the floor. Hart outside. Towns, a screen on George. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. Anunoby finds Bridges. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's George. 7 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
Throw good, Paul George.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
And George drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Edgecombe. And that one comes up a bit short.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers ahead, up by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops. And I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good, too.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Embiid. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Shoots from the baseline, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got assist number 5 here tonight. New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Brunson the pass to Hart. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
It's Grimes on the wing. Defended by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Grimes with the bucket.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Hart with the screen for Towns. Back to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Towns finds Anunoby. And Towns throws it down.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Stolen by Brunson. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Towns, the pass to Hart. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Towns. He nails it, and we're tied up. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for George. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And, well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Towns for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey passes to Embiid. He gets it in there. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Brunson. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Maxey against Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Embiid, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. That's 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Maxey. 16 points for him. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
That one falls for Brunson. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Tries again. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brunson with it. George picks him up. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. And the Knicks miss again. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey finds George. Embiid with a screen on Towns. Down low. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Bounce pass Maxey. Embiid kicks to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Hart. From the arc. And the Knicks miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Maxey looking it over. To the paint. Here's Embiid. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Brunson against Maxey. And it's Brunson missing.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. Bridges a screen on George. From deep, Brunson. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Maxey. And here's George for 3. He can't get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Bridges is really a good foul shooter, so you do not want to send him to the line.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Knicks.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You look at the skill set of Mikal Bridges, and it's shooting, the wing defense. Every team would like to have a 3-and-D guy like him.
All free throws good from Bridges. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now Edgecombe. He's got 8. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Edwards. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Now Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Bridges outside. Hart outside. Sent away with authority. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, there's no question this guy is an incredible player. To see his rebounding trend up like this, really impressive. Puts in a ton of effort on the glass, and that is huge for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. Here's Maxey. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Knicks trail by 16. Brunson outside. Bridges passes to Brunson. To end the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Maxey hits them both. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 18. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Bridges for 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 11 points. Pass to Sohan. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Sohan. It's deflected. Edgecombe with it. 11 points in the game. Edwards finds Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Drummond. Bridges with some nice defense.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The 76ers leading by 18. Pass to Drummond. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter. With 1 on the clock, and that one good from Clarkson. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Knicks trail by 18. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shamet in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Payne after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Embiid. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Hey, right there.
Embiid against Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Knicks trail by 19. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Towns, and the layup is good. Towns has got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Philadelphia shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Embiid against Towns. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Here's Edgecombe. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 assists in the game. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Unloads from 13, and the shot goes down.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Payne passes to Embiid. And it's Edgecombe, top of the key. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Embiid. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby kicks to Towns. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's Edgecombe. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. 19-point game. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Payne. On the wing, Bridges, and Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Hart. Good on the shot.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
The 76ers leading by 17. Embiid the screen. It's rebounded by Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Shamet. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And New York making a change here. Sohan's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses. Knicks trail by 19. 16 feet away. Bridges misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers leading by 21. Baz to Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Edgecombe. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. In the corner, Shamet with it. Now, Sohan. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Again, Philadelphia.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Now here's Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
76ers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Embiid from outside. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Grimes. A nice shot by Sohan.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Maxey with it. Brunson picks him up. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
In that game against the Cavaliers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Now here's Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 4 on the clock. Towns for 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Embiid finds Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 19. And they call an illegal screen here.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
New York's gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Towns looking it over. Bridges outside. Over Grimes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. The 76ers leading by 20. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 9 assists now tonight. The Knicks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Embiid dishes to George. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. New York's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Hart outside. Here's Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Payne. Outside Edwards. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
The 76ers leading by 23. Edwards a screen on Bridges. Edgecombe with it. Hart covering. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Tyrese Maxey.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Now, here's Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Payne. Clock at 6. Now Edgecombe. The three-pointer off the mark. Edwards against Brunson. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.